This is a secondary Cedar Falls Utilities line tour. A friend of mine recently came down here to document the entire line, so I figured I'd do the same. I already pretty much covered a lot of it. The only one I haven't done yet was this one. So, just to believe, a few months ago, rail cars are sitting here, a string of sand cars are sitting here. Since they moved them out, it's getting ripped up. You don't have to go back too far, but I already did a Cedar Falls Utilities branch line tour, which was going down that direction. It's kind of a chilly morning here. Again, all but one council member said yes to it, and of course, the brainless mayor that we got here, who is not anywhere from around here or the state for that matter, who doesn't know about Cedar Falls and its history. Not to really get political, but in my opinion is, in order to run for mayor and city council, you have to be a lifetime resident and know the city to even be eligible to run for local office, not an out-of-stater or even out-of-towner who does. Because the thing is, we can make it to where it's just local people that can do for the local stuff. Think of what much better we could get. Just snapping some photos here at the same time is why you're going to see me zooming in and out, because that's what I can do. And then down here I'm going to take you, there's another little track, it's the washout. That part of the track the railroad did not fix. It's been toast for years, but when we had that September 2016 flood here, the whole story about that was it's upstream of the Cedar River down there in the community, both Cedar and Shell Rock rivers, had a cell that produced tornadoes in the Green, Iowa area, then it stalled and produced 12.6 inches of rain in some short period of time. And you know, the flow of that water's got to go somewhere. What to do? We didn't even get a drop of rain here, and we had all that downstream flow. So yeah, speaking of that line down there, they had to do some fixing here, but the thing they did not fix after the 2016 flood was that part of the line down there. It only goes so far before it ends, and it's proposed for this area to become a recreational trail safety shortcut to downtown. Totally disgusting. Totally disgusting and a hard no in my book. There's going to be some neat stuff down here too. Yeah, guys, hard to believe just a few months ago this was still in use, but these jerks over here decided to tell the railroad to take the stuff out so they can rip it up. This is the track that leads to the washout. This was the track that had those rail cars I got back in late August getting pulled out. Yet if it wasn't for that Facebook tip-off, I would have gotten to see it. people litter is a shame. To think at one time this was an active main line back in Steam era and Rock Island era, diesel era. "10 years from now, when they have all this ripped up, I guarantee you they're not going to leave one little trace behind. It sounds like they want to erase every inch of it. And that's just disgusting right there itself. I need to snap some photos of these. Oh, I accidentally took 2 photos of that one, but oh well, I'll look through to see which one's the better photo. Wish I had my weed whacker, but that might be a bad idea because I do not really need to make any sudden noises down here. So yeah. Okay, way down there it ends. But back in the mainline day, it would have continued on like to the Gilbertville Depot down to Cedar Rapids and West Liberty. So that's the history behind this. Yep, that's the end of the line down there. You know those markers when you see it. I want to get some photos. You can definitely tell it's been years since anything's been down here. That's why I have long pants and closed-toe shoes on. I just hope there's none of those pointy, painful things you gotta take off. It's gonna take me a little bit to navigate this. I'm only gonna go down to that red mark and then I'm gonna stop because that's the washout. This, ow! I thought something sharp. I thought something sharp there. I thought that, but like maybe if I step it down, it should help. I'm gonna stand on the rail. But you know what? If they were gonna leave this alone and leave it in, this would not be necessary. But I want to document much as I can of this. Ooh, deer. There's deer down here. Seeing down there is the Cedar River. Yeah, there has not been a train over here since before the flood of 2016, which was about over 6 years ago. Yeah, the river, as you can see, is extremely low. This is the Dry Run Creek. I'm gonna hold on here with both hands. Because once these tracks get ripped up and this becomes a trail shortcut, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to come back into this area again, because all I know is the rails. I ain't going to go down there with all that vegetation. And you kind of get the idea, again, just way down there past the bike trail bridge there. That's where it ends. So you kind of get the picture. So I'm going to not go past this point. I mean, I will just, yeah. I mean, this is a nice view down here. Don't get me wrong, but you know what? This is just such a shame. This is such a shame. Take one more good look here. Bye-bye, CFU Spur. Rest in peace. Okay, you get the idea, so I'm signing out.